How I ended up on the Manosphere, no longer a part of it. First, yes, I did post this on other subreddits, so you might be seeing this again. I've been meaning to tell someone this. I do want to say I'm no longer part of this, because I understand they are deeply misogynistic. However, I want to say how I started. It starts off with the common trope. I wanted to date someone and I couldn't, yeah. That was easy. I'll use a few anecdotes to make my point. I liked this one girl in high school. I asked her out, and she looked into my eyes with an enthusiastic smile and said yes. In reality, she was too scared to reject me. I didn't know. I also want to preface that I do not blame women for being too scared to reject. I understand they've probably had violent encounters from rejecting. Anyway, I asked her every now and then if she's free. She gave the common excuses like I'm busy, or not today, or something. I did have a feeling she was making excuses, but I told myself that she did say yes with a big smile, and she wouldn't lie. This was my thinking. If I didn't believe her yes was genuine, that would be me blatantly accusing her of lying. My conscience wouldn't let me do that. Furthermore, it made no sense in my mind that she would want me not to believe her. It made no sense in my mind that would ever want someone to think you're lying, so I repeatedly asked her out pretty consistently for months, because I didn't have it in me to accuse her of lying. On top of that, there is a negative stereotype, which I don't believe, that girls lie and are deceitful. To accuse her of lying would mean, in my mind at that time, believing that stereotype and being blatantly misogynistic. I liked this one girl in college. Similar kind of story. I was persistent. Honestly, I had zero dating experience, so at this time, I didn't know persistence was weird. Anyways, it was a common narrative, still kind of is, that telling a girl you like her comes off as confident and she'll be charmed by that. Girls were the one telling me that I should tell my crush I like her. Of course she wasn't interested, so it made her uncomfortable. I liked another girl in college. I hit her up to hang out every weekend. Again, this was me listening to other girls' advice. They told me I should just shoot my shot and make a move because girls like that, and it comes off as confident. She felt extremely uncomfortable, and she gossiped about me to all her friends, and it felt humiliating and hurtful. I liked yet another girl in college. I asked her out. She looked into my eyes with an enthusiastic yes. In reality, she was scared to reject me and I didn't know. I followed up asking when she's free, saying she's busy tonight and going to a party. I respected that. And furthermore, I thought it would be an asshole move to not follow up after this, because then that would mean I'm not respecting her busy schedule. I saw her a few days later and sat down next to her. I followed up asking when she's free. She said I'll check and let you know. This was her way of rejecting me, but instead, I took the line literally because, one, I didn't know better, and two, I didn't want to accuse her of lying. I felt that would be a dick move, kind of like the first girl. I didn't want to think she's lying because I thought if I did so, I'd be misogynistic for believing that women are deceitful. After a few days I found out she gossiped to her friends that I'm a creep who can't take a hint. Here's what I learned from each of these experiences. When it comes to dating, not only can women give shitty advice, but sometimes listening to women can actually have very severely negative consequences. I had no choice but to find advice somewhere else. I went online and found forums, where I learned that all the stuff I did comes off as needy, so I stopped doing that. I noticed women became immediately more comfortable with me. I dug deeper into the Manosphere. I had my first kiss, etc. Don't need to explain more. Not a part of it anymore. Also want to add that I'm not an incel, so I do not feel any bitterness for those women not liking me. However, I do want to say that I am pretty frustrated that my failures in dating for most of my life are a direct result of me trying my best to listen to and respect women and trying not to be misogynistic.